right hand thrown from Amarasingha. Straight 1-2 from Srimueagen. Right hand again on the downward punch from Amarasingha. See the fluidity on the outside from Sadudee Srimueagen? Couldn't land that left hand.
Yeah, I like the movement from Srimueagen right now. Showing a lot of versatility out there, moving, trying to be smart.
Right.
In and out motion, that's right now.
Continual 1-2s from Sadudee Srimueagen from the outside, now into the clinch. Right. In separation from referee Cristiano Bellini. Continual 1-2s from Sadudee Srimueagen from the outside, now into the clinch. Remaining round number 1 in separation from referee Cristiano Bellini. Continual 1-2s from Sadudee Srimueagen from the outside, now into the clinch. Remaining round number 1 in separation from referee Cristiano Bellini.
He's figuring out he's got to try to cut off this ring a little bit, push the pace, push his opponent backwards. Can't just let his opponent stand outside and throw punches at him.
Srimueagen missing with that left hand. There's the jab to the body. 1-2, nothing there from Amarasingha. Chris, you can see Srimueagen sitting on the outside, trying to time that rear left hand from the southpaw stance. Like jab, there's that left hand again, the timing just off.
And that's the problem with Amarasingha. He just kind of stands back and waits. That's what's going to happen. You know, he's going to get timed eventually, so he's got to start pushing forward a little bit more, coming in behind the jab, using head movement, something. You can't just walk straight forward, and he's not doing that. You can, at the same time, you can't just stand back and wait for your opponent to figure out your timing.
Amarasingha from the center circle. Double jab, 1-2. None of those punches landing. The bell, that's the end of round 1.
Definitely more of a feeling out process in that round, Sean. Let's see how they both adjust. If Amarasingha can figure out how to cut off this ring a little bit more, push his opponent back. A little bit of the action right there. Srimueagen throwing that 1-2 you talked about. Good bounce, good movement in the outside. Fairly elusive right there. That's what Amarasingha needs to do, get right in front, mirror the hip, stay right in front of the hip so he can continue to throw those punches. His opponent, if he moves left, move left with him. If he moves right, just don't let him get away like that.
Just heard the call of seconds out. We are set for round number 2. Malinda Amarasingha first up to scratch. Mouthpiece now in for Srimueagen. Round number 2. Sadudee Srimueagen immediately starting round number 2 by pumping the jab. To the body, not there. Hands high and tight for Amarasingha.
Srimueagen's doing a good job of kind of controlling the distance right now. Like, he fights when he wants to. He gets in, he gets out. He kind of decides when the fight happens. Amarasingha's just kind of reacting to what his opponent does.
Slow walk down pressure now from Malinda Amarasingha. 1:25 remaining round 2.
Amarasingha, he goes southpaw all of a sudden.
Right hand misses from Amarasingha. Big overhand left and a miss. Swing and a miss with the left hook from Amarasingha after Srimueagen missed on the overhand. Both fighters still very much trying to gauge their timing, Chris.
Timing, distance, everything, that's kind of the big deal right now. You got to find out when you can hit and not get hit.
Call for action from referee Cristiano Bellini. If you've been with us for BKFC's Thailand 1 and 2, and you've seen referee Cristiano Bellini, you know that he is not a patient person when it comes to inactive fights.
We kind of got it like that.
He will continually tell fighters when he's refereeing, pick up the pace, let's go, I want action. 1-1-2 from Srimueagen. Again, not landing, not fully committing. Lead left hook not there from Malinda Amarasingha.
Srimueagen just keeps throwing that 1-2, but when it's not landed, he's not coming back with that right hook. I'd like to see the 3 at the end of that.
Left hook again, misses from Amarasingha. Overhand left, partially landed. Srimueagen didn't fully turn it over. Final seconds, round number 2. Amarasingha again walking forward. Just not a high connect percentage from Amarasingha. Really, truly neither for Srimueagen. Next stop, round 3.
I did feel like right there towards the
สวัสดีครับคนที่รอดูบัวขาวนะครับในวันนี้นะครับถ้าสนใจนะครับที่จะเดิมพันคู่บัวขาวนะครับสามารถสมัครลิงก์ใต้คอมเมนต์ได้เลยนะครับที่ปักหมุดไว้นะครับฝากวันนี้100รับ200นะครับตอนนี้ราคาน้ำกำลังดีนะครับ
underway.
All right, let's see if Amarasingha can kind of figure out how to trap his opponent a little bit more, put forward pressure on, fight when he wants to, and not fight when Srimueagen wants to fight.
There is the forward pressure from Malinda Amarasingha. Overhand right misses from Srimueagen.
Well, I'm not sure what happened there.
Reset in the center circle. Both fighters trying to establish the jab. Srimueagen keeps pulling back that rear left hand. Starts to throw and then pulls it back. He's not fully committing, just like that.
Just exactly.
See Amarasingha now coming forward, talking to Srimueagen. There's the right hand on the entry, the left hook from Malinda Amarasingha.
When Amarasingha comes forward and throws punches, that's when he's doing his best work. He doesn't do as well when he stands out here and waits for his opponent to lead the dance. He needs to lead the dance. Push forward, fight when you want to fight.
Naked overhand left from Srimueagen. Hands now very low for Sadudee Srimueagen. Sticking out his chin, trying to bait in Amarasingha. As you see Amarasingha opens his chest, opens his arms, trying to bait in Srimueagen. 45 seconds remaining, round 3. Jab to the body. Overhand right. Amarasingha walking through that punch. Trying to cut off the ring. There's the left hand that lands from Sadudee Srimueagen.
Srimueagen does a good job of just decide when he wants to fight. That's what the key to this fight is to me. Whoever dictates when the fight happens is probably going to win this fight.
15 seconds remaining, round 3. There's the jab to the body from the southpaw stance. Overhand left. And you see Amarasingha talking to Srimueagen. Down pressure again from Malinda Amarasingha. That is the end of round 3.
Once again, so we can just tell who it seems to me very clear in this fight. Whoever's able to dictate when they're fighting, that's the person who's winning this fight. So when Amarasingha's able to push forward, I feel like he's winning. When he stands out and back and waits for Srimueagen, he's losing. So it's just, whoever's going to be able to push forward at the right time and really jump and grab this pace and distance, that's probably the person who's going to win. Very close fight right now.
Don't see in the face. In his face, okay? Double jump cross. Boom. Quick step in.
Slight cut and Malinda Amarasingha's left brow. Second out. Confirmation that round number 4 is upon us. There's the 1-1-2 to start round number 4. And the fighter from here in Thailand, Sadudee Srimueagen.
See, this is right there. That's where the fight needs to be for Amarasingha.
That was the best sequence of the fight thus far from Malinda Amarasingha, letting go with the hooks to the body.
When he makes there very little space, he does better. I don't think Srimueagen wants there to be no space. He wants lots of space. He wants to utilize this ring, moving back and forth just like that. He can throw that overhand right. He can move. He can try and make Amarasingha pay every time he closes that gap. So when Amarasingha does close the gap, he needs to stay in there.
25 remaining, round 4. Amarasingha off the jab.
ขอกราบสวัสดีพี่ๆคนดูทุกท่านนะครับผมสำหรับใครนะครับที่สนใจนะครับเดิมพันคู่บัวขาวนะครับผมเดิมพันบัวขาวนะครับ สามารถคลิกลิงก์ที่ผมปักหมุดใต้คอมเมนต์เข้ามาสมัครเดิมพันกันได้นะครับสำหรับสมาชิกใหม่นะครับผมสำหรับสมาชิกใหม่นะครับที่สมัครมาวันนี้นะครับฝากเข้ามาเพียง100นะครับพี่จะได้รับทันทีนะ200นะเล่นได้ถอนได้ไม่ติดเทิร์นไม่ติดกิจกรรมใดๆทั้งสิ้นนะครับผมสนใจก็คลิกลิงก์ที่ผมปักหมุดใต้คอมเมนต์เข้ามาสมัครหรือว่าจะแอดไลน์มาที่ @147A นะครับผมทีเด็ดวันนี้นะครับบัวขาวนะครับเดี๋ยวเรามาเดิมพันบัวขาวกันนะครับรับตังค์แน่นอนครับพี่นะ
And that drops Sadudee Srimueagen. First knockdown of this fight.
Just a flash knockdown right there. I don't think Srimueagen's very hurt, but great timing right there by Amarasingha.
Flash knockdown recorded by Malinda Amarasingha on the left hook. Srimueagen right back to it. Jab to the body. There's the 1-2, but again not fully committing to the 2. See the smear of blood on the back of Srimueagen, but that is Amarasingha's blood. Forward pressure again from Malinda Amarasingha. We will move to the 5th and final round.
I mean, that could be huge, that knockdown right there. Not real sure how they're scoring this, but I mean, you have to think it's a pretty close fight. And right here you can see that just I thought that was a knockdown. It was not. That was a good job by Srimueagen just getting out of the way. Putting that right shoulder up, being slick. Didn't happen that time, though. Exactly the same situation, was not able to get out of the way. When you're fighting that style, you have to be perfect. That's the problem. You have to be slick the entire time. You get 1 second where you're not slick, you get hit in the chin. That's exactly what's going to happen. You're going to be knocked down. So, very beautiful style to watch when it works, when you're able to move out of the way. But when you get hit, devastating consequences.
อย่าลืมนะครับพี่ๆเดี๋ยวบัวขาวนะเดี๋ยวคู่บัวขาวนะครับใครที่สนใจเดิมพันบัวขาวนะครับผมคลิกลิงก์ที่ผมปักหมุดใต้คอมเมนต์เข้ามาเลยนะครับวันนี้รับตังค์แน่ครับถ้าแทงบัวขาวนะใครที่สนใจนะอย่าลืมนะแอดไลน์ที่ @147A นะครับเพื่อเข้ามาสมัครนะครับหรือจะคลิกลิงก์ที่ผมปักหมุดใต้คอมเมนต์เข้ามากันได้นะครับผม
All right, jab from Srimueagen.
I feel like Srimueagen's kind of throwing a little bit more. I think he feels like I got knocked down. I got to get that back this round.
And it's higher and tighter from Sadudee Srimueagen than we've seen in the previous 4 rounds.
That's what happens when you get dropped. You say, hey, man, maybe I better beat these hands up because that did not work out for me.
Amarasingha just missing with that right to the body. Jab to the body, flick jab from Srimueagen, not there. 65 seconds remaining, 5th and final round. Reset in the center circle for Sadudee Srimueagen. 1-2, and again Amarasingha pulling back to 2. Naked left hand. There's certainly a balance, Chris, in the great sport of bare knuckle between not throwing punches full power and actually committing to your punches.
Absolutely. That was some very good head movement right there, Srimueagen.
There's a stiff jab from Srimueagen.
Srimueagen's having a very good comeback right now. Comeback round, I should say, right now. Being very slick out there.
Accidental clash of heads. No comment from referee Cristiano Bellini. The 2 fighters acknowledged, and we fight on.
I think
15 seconds remaining in this fight.
Bellini just wants action. He doesn't care what it is.
If a headbutt sneaks in, it's all right. It's not let way, but fair enough. Big sequence, final seconds of this fight. Malinda Amarasingha actually threw a kick, and time called.
That could be the difference in the fight. That's going to be a point.
Obviously illegal under this BKFC rule set.
Wow, at the last 10 seconds of the fight, that could cost him the fight.
Malinda Amarasingha, the former member of Sri Lanka's Wushu Sanda national team, threw a kick that cost him a point. Will it cost him the fight? That is the end. 5 rounds up, 5 rounds down. That certainly negates his 10-8 round as Amarasingha drops Srimueagen in round number 4.
Right down the end here.
สวัสดีนะครับสวัสดีคนดูทั้ง40ท่านนะครับผมใครเข้ามาแล้วผมฝากกดไลค์กดแชร์กดติดตามเพจให้เราด้วยนะครับสำหรับใครที่สนใจนะครับเดิมพันมวยนะครับคู่บัวขาวนะครับวันนี้นะครับสามารถคลิกลิงก์ที่ผมปักหมุดใต้คอมเมนต์นะครับหรือว่าจะแอดไลน์มาที่147A ได้นะครับเข้ามาเดิมพันบัวขาวกันเยอะๆนะพี่ใครเดิมพันบัวขาววันนี้นะรอรับเงินเลยนะครับผม
Nevertheless, definitely illegal.
Cristiano Bellini immediately issuing the 1-point deduction for that very illegal kick thrown by Malinda Amarasingha.
We talked about him having that Muay Thai, or not, that MMA background right there. I think that's what kind of popped out in his head. He said, I got this guy hurt. I got to do something right away through that kick. And then immediately he's like, I should not have done that.
It's muscle memory.
Yeah. Surprisingly, though, it hasn't happened very many times here.
We've seen numerous punches to grounded opponents in BKFC. True. That's our first kick.
Yeah.
Three judges' scorecards being tallied. Ringside here in Bangkok. Rounds 1, 2, and 3 very close. 10-8 presumably from Malinda Amarasingha knocking down Sadudee Srimueagen on the left hook. And then one would presume either 10-8 or 9-9. Depending on how you see it in round number 5 on the illegal kick and the point deduction to Amarasingha.
Ladies and gentlemen, after 5 rounds of bare knuckle action, we go to the judges' scorecards. We have 48-45, 48-47, and 48-47 for a winner via split decision. In the blue corner, Sadudee Srimueagen.
Srimueagen